Oh my gosh, you guys, I am so sorry that I am late coming on. I was on a three-way call and had like four people hopped on because they wanted to learn about VIP bonuses, and all of a sudden I got a text from Maria, "Are you going live?" So I'm going to wait until the audience builds just a little bit because I'm late, and I'm going to show you how this hundreds challenge works. So let me just go over to the team page so I can see the questions that you guys have as we get started. My name is Beth Graves, and I'm a 200K leader on Maria's team. And I'm super excited to show you this hundreds challenge tonight because it has been awesome for my team and for a lot of other leaders that have started to do it. And again, I'm so sorry for hopping on late. I'm going to give it just a few minutes because I know a lot of people are hopping on, and it will be quick because this is a super simple, easy thing that you guys can do to grow your business. So we already are at 10. I'll give it a few more minutes. Like I said, I'm sorry. I was packing for Punta Cana. This is exciting. So this is, hi Laura. This is what is exciting about the business is that my cousin who has been watching for 2.5 years and has had a free account since August. That's who I was on the three-way call with. She said, you know what? I think I need to thrive. And so she said, and I have a friend that wants to thrive with me. The next thing you know, we were on my conference line with 5 people, her daughter being one, and they are so excited about starting the business. So I got a little carried away with that call, so I'm sorry I'm 18 minutes late. But let's talk about this hundreds challenge. So one of the things that I found in growing my personal business is I was always trying to track and keep track of who I was reaching out to, keeping it in a binder, how many people had the free accounts, how I was getting ready to reach out to people every day, and moving them through that information funnel. So what I decided to do was I'm really, really visual, and I wanted to be able to see what would happen if I put a hundreds challenge up with 100 sticky notes. So I'm going to show you what that looks like, and then I'm going to tell you how I move them through the funnel. So, and my team has started this, and today I got probably 15 text messages that said, oh my gosh, it's working. We're seeing so many upgraded customer orders that it's incredible. So let me show you what my hundreds, and I'm going to explain what this is. So we start with 100 sticky notes on the wall, just like this. I did 10 across and 10 down, and on each sticky note, I want you to put the name of someone that's not yet thriving with you. And trust me when I tell you, when you go through your phone and you go through your friends list, you are going to find 100 people. And I do this as a memory jogger. So you make your list of 100. I start with the letter A, and I think, okay, A. A for me is Albion College. I went to Albion College. Who do I know from Albion College? And I start to think of those names and I write them down. B for me is Black River. That was my camp. My dad's name was Blair. Who do I know that's associated with my dad? We used to go up north to Burt Lake. So I'm thinking, and it's a memory jogger. So that is how you're building your list. And what I want you to do is on that list, I'm going to turn my phone, you can see this. On that, you're going to take your list and put a name on every yellow sticky note. And this is your list of 100, and this will really only last you 10 days. So this is how it works. You start at the top, and I've already done the top, and the first name I have is Nancy Reed. So Nancy Reed answered me, and I reached out to Nancy Reed, and she has not said that she hasn't responded yet for a free account. So these are all of the other people, no answer, no answer, no answer. But I did have 3 people from my top list, and I just reach out and I say, you know, I say, well, hey, I'm so excited to share Thrive with you. Have you heard of it yet? I keep it super, super simple. I don't verbally Thrive vomit on anybody. When they say no, what is it? I quickly get them my Facebook fan page story. I quickly send them the 24-hour call, and I will say to them, you know what? Let me just give you a free customer account. It's no obligation. It's going to give you access to all the information to tell you about Thrive, and then let's chat. So Rochelle said, are these people that don't even have accounts with you, completely new, or some with, you know what, a lot of people are using, hi Heather, a lot of people are using their free accounts that have just been sitting because they haven't been doing anything with them. So this is your thing. Some of these people do have free accounts, but they haven't done anything besides that. So you've got your list. Let's turn it back. You've got your list of 100. And so you reach out to 10 a day. So let's look at who I'm going to be reaching out to tomorrow. So I want you to notice this. With this visual aid, I today was able to, I reached out to John, Cynthia, Beth, Amy, Malin, Beth, another Beth, Annie, and Heather, okay? Nobody answered me today on those, but that's okay because the first day you can see I had 3 people that allowed me to give them free accounts. I'm going to show you what I do with them when they answer. But what I also did today is I know that the next day I'm reaching out to Lisa, Chris, Amy, Cindy, another Chris, Jen, and another Chris. That's a big Chris day. But so I'm going to be warming them up. I'm going to be going to Facebook. I'm going to be see who's coming up. So it's not a cold reach out. I love to connect with them, non-Thrive related, before I reach out to them. So I can see who's coming, you guys. You can see the next 10 days. So I take mindful action and I take 10 minutes and I go on their Facebook page and I comment and I like and I see what's happening. So when I reach out to them, I have something I can say to them. So tomorrow, when I reach out to Chris, I know that they just got a new puppy, and I already commented on his Facebook page, hey, cute puppy. So I'm going to say, hey, I was thinking about you. That puppy might be keeping you up at night. Have you heard of Thrive? It's going to be awesome for your sleep. Or, you know, just let me give you a free account. So what happens is, so let me take Heather White. So Heather, when I reach out to Heather, the check means I've sent her a message. And if she says that she will allow me to give her a free account, this is the next step. This is the funnel, okay? So these are my reach outs. They either go to free account. Let me turn off the light so there's not a glare. Okay, there we go. They either go to free account, then I can note on the card, these are the people that wanted a mini Thrive experience. So this person, Kathy, she has been shared with the Facebook fan page. She's had the 24-hour recorded call, and because I've given her a mini Thrive experience, she's been on a 3-way call. And I just write on the bottom of the piece of paper what information I've shared with them. It's nothing fancy, okay? So John Mindell, he's another one, and these were people that I reached out to in my top 10, okay? John Mindell, he has a free account, Facebook fan page, and he's had an LV video, and he has not been on a 3-way call yet, but they're starting their mini Thrive experience. Now look at what's happened since I started this. I have 5 upgraded customers just because of this. And you guys, this is huge for me. I've been in this business almost 3 years. I could be sitting back watching my team grow, but I'm not. I am building this because this is exactly what we need to be doing, is building our personal, getting our new people. So these are my upgraded customers. All of these people have been on 3-way calls, and then they move to upgraded promoters if they move, and then they move over to VIP 800, 1600. So this is your funnel, and this allows you to visually see, and you can write dates on your piece of paper. These people here all need customer referrals, okay? So this is like how my brain works. Your might be a spreadsheet brain, but my brain works by being able to see, because now, you guys, do you have all your customers? If you put all of your upgraded customers in your upgraded customer screen, you are going to be reaching out to them and saying to them, hey, let's chat about how we can get Thrive for free. And that's a three-way call. And that's when you say, oh, hold on one second. My friend Blair is right here, and she is an expert at getting people to thrive for free. And we talk about, hey, if you have 2 referrals, you get your product for free. But you could also do the same thing as a free brand promoter, right? So the hundreds challenge is, and I'll switch this back around for you. The hundreds challenge is 100 sticky notes with 100 names, 10 by 10. You reach out to 10 a day. Hey, have you heard of the Thrive Experience yet? I can't wait to get this into your hands. You deserve it. What time can you chat? This allows you to see who's coming up. So all of these people that are coming up in my next 10 days, I'm connecting with on Facebook. I reached out and I connected with my friend Zan tonight, and I just sent her a message and said, hey, I noticed that you guys are getting a lot of snow. Oh my gosh, I miss skiing. How was your ski trip? I'm connecting and I'm warming them up, and I'm getting to know what their needs are so that I can reach out personally. And this allows me to see my network. So I reach out to, tomorrow, and these people that are just hopping on, today, all of these people with the check marks, I reached out to and they didn't respond to me. But that's okay, because now if they're still on this list, it means they need more follow-up. So they don't get to leave. They don't get to move. I just leave them until I follow back up. So they might stay there for 2 years. I'm going to keep updating. But every day I start on a new list and I go 10. So tomorrow I have Chris, Jen, Chris, Cindy, Amy, Chris, and Lisa that I will reach out to. I have it on my calendar to do it at 6 a.m. And then if they allow me to give them a free account, which they will, they move over to free account. Ranji gave me a free account, and he doesn't have anything else. I need to share the 24-hour call with him tomorrow. I don't bombard him at once. This allows me to see it. This allows me to see people on their mini Thrive experience. They're on my calendar so that I can follow up with my samplers and mini Thrive experiences 2 to 3 times a day. Everybody already got a text tonight, ready for day 2. All of them have been on 3-way calls. So what I'm doing is I'm putting down, have I shared the Facebook fan page? Have I put them on a 3-way call? Have I sent the 24-hour call? Have I sent a specific fan page story to them? Have I sent them a text, just checking in on them? Sometimes I send a screenshot of a happy thriving text. And also, have I shared a Lavelle video with them? Okay. Beth, how are you selecting who goes in the 100? Good question, Laura. Then let me just show you this from upgraded customer. My goal is to get everybody from here to VIP 800, 1600. How do I do that? I have to move them through the funnel. I have to give them a free account. I have to get them thriving. They need to place an order, whether they place an order as a customer or promoter. And you guys, the number one key, the key to all of this is the 3-way call. You cannot move them through the funnel. You could get to 4K without the 3-way call, but you cannot move them through the funnel. It's always a 3-way call. You can get them from my wall over here. You can get them from there to customer order with a bunch of texts. But to get them to VIP 800, 1600 is definitely a 3-way call. So between every single line, and I'll show you again on my board, and my team has been posting their version. So between every single line, it should say 3-way call. How do you get them from a free account to a mini Thrive experience? 3-way call. How do you go from a free account to an upgraded customer? 3-way call. 24-hour recorded call, fan page, upgraded promoter. You guys, I went from here to upgraded promoter with a 400 pack without ever experience because I was put on a 3-way call with Maria Dillard. And so I heard her story, and then I also heard Sheila Fasoni's story, and I went from I have a green tint to my face from my computer. I went from never even knowing much about Thrive except for at least sharing it on Facebook to being a promoter to working toward my VIP 800 because of that 3-way call. Okay, so let's type some questions in below and I'll answer your questions on how this works. I'm looking at my computer right now and I'm looking to see, am I freezing up a little bit? I hope not. Anybody have questions? Let me put my phone down, and if you guys have questions on how this works, go ahead and type them below. Oh, look how cute Megan Dillard was in her video. For some reason, it's not loading. Okay, this is awesome. Thank you for sharing. I'm visual. Yes, I'm very visual as well. Laura Wells asked me how I'm coming up with my 100. So some of those 100 are people that have free accounts that I haven't done anything with. I went back through my free accounts and I was really shocked to learn that I basically had left some people stranded. And you know how Paul says, make your calendar your game board? This is my game board. This is allowing me to, every single one of those 100 people, they, in my mind, they're in VIP, they've earned VIP 800, 1600. And how cool would it be to be able to take a look at a sticky note of your next 12K leader to say, oh my gosh, and you can date it. I just want to get them through the funnel. I want to be able to see where they fit in. And this is all that you need, right? You start with your 100 names on your board. When you say upgraded customer, do you mean that they order the first month or something else? No, an upgrade order. No, Laura, I'll explain the 500 to you. An upgraded order is just someone who upgrades from their free account and places an order for the Thrive experience. So Laura, yes, I have hundreds and hundreds of free accounts that haven't ordered yet. I'm just working with 100 at a time. And really my list of people that I'm working with are people on Facebook that I'm interacting with that are a little bit more of my warm market. So as you move someone off, you add someone on. What if a free account is not on Facebook? You know what? That's tougher because I build a lot on social media, but I would text them. I would try to catch up with them, email, and mostly getting them on the phone. Okay. So I'm still trying to see if I can see your questions as they come in. Yes, Laura, you don't have to put all 500 up. But just know that you have a big list of people that that you need to reach out to. Anybody else have anything that they want to know about with this challenge? And before I wrap it up, but again, I'm sorry for hopping on late tonight. I got carried away about a three-way call and I kept thinking, I know I'm supposed to be someplace. So what you need to do is get your 100 Post-it notes. Just put them on the wall 10 by 10. Write down the names, don't prejudge. And I'll tell you this, you guys, don't prejudge. Yesterday, I had to go for a surgical consult. All was fine, thank you God. But I had to go have a surgeon take a look at something. And her first words were, I'm not concerned at all. So and then we started talking about something else. And she'd been on my heart and my mind because she had taken my appendix out and she was drinking a Monster Energy. And I just never reached out to her. So as I was sitting there, I was just like, hey, you know what? I really have to get some Thrive into your hands. And guess what? She ordered on the spot. She's like, oh my gosh, you know what? I'm tanking. I'm doing so many surgeries. I'm fueling my body with the wrong things. We talked about it and she ordered on the spot. Just asked about three-way calls above. I don't see your question, Anne-Marie. The three-way call is so simple, you guys. Whenever they're like, hey, I always say, hey, I've got to get some Thrive into your hands. What time can you chat? The video will stay on here. When you've asked for free accounts in the past, they give it to you. What's a good way to engage them back? I always just I'll send them a Facebook fan page story, but my go-to is to continue to communicate with them with Thrive, without Thrive, and what to do if your upline isn't available. That's a good question. You know what? I would merge in the 24-hour recorded call and just say, listen to this. The other thing that you can do is ask a friend to share their story. I have put my husband on for a three-way call. He's not my upline, but when I haven't had someone available and like one of my guy friends wanted to know more about Thrive, I just put my husband on to share his story. The other thing that you can do is, I know in the resources on this page, Maria has all of the Maria has all of the 200K recorded stories, so you could send a recorded call to someone, and just keep reaching up. If that person's not available, reach up to your next upline, your next upline, your next upline, and you will get someone. And that three-way call is super simple and it's super fast. It's like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited about Thrive. What time can you talk? If I'm putting Thrive into people's hands, if they're a new customer, I want to make sure they have the best possible experience. They're put on a three-way call, and once you get used to it, it's super simple. It's just something that comes natural. I love this. I had talked to Maria about a local that we were doing, and she was getting her lashes done, and she said so easily, she's like, oh, Beth, while I have you, can you share your experience with my friend? And she just, right then and there, had a three-way call happen. It's just about sharing your experience. So I'm going to sum this up so the video is not that long. I'm going to go back to my board to look at it. And I want you to see there are 100 names on sticky notes of people that are not yet thriving. I reach out to 10 a day. I look forward to who I'm reaching out to in the next days so I can connect with them. It can work for anyone. This is your thing, you guys. If they have fallen off, put them back on your list so you can see how to follow up. So tomorrow I reach out to Chris, Jen, Cindy, Amy, Chris, and Lisa. I'm reaching out to them tomorrow. I have already been warming them up on Facebook. I've already been checking out their Facebook page, commenting on their puppies and their kids and their new cars or whatever it is. So they're not going to think, oh, who is this girl I haven't talked to in 20 years? When they give me a free account, I move them over to the free account section. It allows me to see. Now, all your free accounts won't be here. These are my current people I'm working with. I'm working with a list of 100. These are the free accounts that I'm trying to get them to upgrade to promoter. Maybe I'll put them on a mini Thrive sample. If I do, they're on a three-way call. I make sure that I'm sharing with people the Facebook fan page, the 24-hour call, the story, the LV video. I send them a text. I send them all kinds of things. And when they're loving Thrive or when they upgrade to customer order, then I want to move them over to upgraded promoters, people that upgrade. And they usually upgrade because they've been on a three-way call, and we're talking about how to thrive for free. So these people that are right here, Lizzie, Patty, Jen, Shelly, Shannon, they have ordered since I started this, and none of them are thriving for free. I need to get them on the phone. Lori, is there somewhere you can find your upline's phone number? Just go to your, Cloud Office. It will show you who your next two are and then who are your 200Ks, and you can reach out and get those numbers for sure. And then upgraded promoters here and VIP 800, 1600. And like Lori just said, whoops, if you don't know who your upline leadership is or who are your phone numbers, we want to hear from you. So just ask, ask who are the people that are here to support me, because we love when our teams bring us three-way calls, and we take as many as we can in a day. Just let us know you have someone that needs to chat. All right, so I hope that was helpful for you guys tonight. If you have questions, go ahead and type them below, and I'll hop back on and answer them. I'm so sorry that I was late to hop on, and I hope this helps you. It's helped me tremendously, and like I said, I'll continue to answer your questions on this, but don't worry about perfectionism. Just do it. Just get 100 names. Start reaching out to 10 a day. Take notes on your sticky notes. Move them over in their spaces so you can see. You know how many people I had in my list that I had customers that I had not done due diligence, that I hadn't reached out to them and helped them to thrive for free. Okay, so it helps you to see what you've got going on, and it helps you to work them through the funnel. So we know what the funnel is. You have the visual. Commit to doing this in February, and I know that you're going to see great things happen with your business. So I hope that was helpful. Thanks for hopping on and listening, and you guys have a great night.